Hey, what's up, fellas? It's a Tuesday. It's the 12th of July. Sun just cranked over the mountains. They got my walk in. I'm at 6,045 steps. Got my pool light in this morning. Um, Actually, kind of surprised at how well Amazon delivers some of the stuff in the pool. We're trying to get the pool fixed, and we have um, we have estimates from $3,000 to $15,000. It's just like, man, everybody's all over the place. But this video is about how I think I can help you as a man. And first of all, as men, you can't take fucking advice from a woman about being a man. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. And if they try to give you advice, they're always trying to it was called Signs from the late, great Kevin Samuels. They shame you. They insult you. S-H-A, shame, no, shame. S, yeah, signs, S-I, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. I cannot tell you the last one, the need to be right. Women have this insane, the women nowadays have this insane need to be right. So, you know what? If you want to take advice from a woman about being a man, good luck with that. So, anyways, here's one of the things that they try to beat out of us as men. You should, as a man, be very ambitious. When you're making your plans, your first plan is your dreamer phase. Second phase of your life should always be your career phase. And your third phase should be your retirement phase. The first two phases of your life, you should be extremely ambitious. You should be aggressive. You should not be afraid to tell anyone the truth. Telling the truth is probably a short-term detriment to you, but a long-term, you'll have better friends long-term if you're honest with people. They ask you to do something, you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. And they ask, well, what are you talking about? Don't you want to be cool? anyways, I'm getting off the subject, but you should be very ambitious. You should dare to be great. The thing that I think hurts most men now that are modern, in our modern day and age, is that many men use things that are always already established. Rather than going out on your own and trying to build a little bit of a business, even a car wash or something else, you want to attach yourself to somebody else's ideas. And I think you lose a bit of yourself if you do that. I can tell you that when I left the military, I was very lost for a very long time. In the military, they tell you, this is where you belong. You do this, you do that, you do this. This is where you're supposed to be. You're on this team. You know, they tell you everything. And then what I didn't figure out during the first half of my military career was that by the age 38, you're all done and don't get hurt. So anyways, all I'm saying is if I would have been more ambitious, and I'm not downplaying the military at all, I would have worked on my personal goals as opposed to working for someone else. I would have worked for someone else with the plan to end up working for myself. Um, it worked out okay for me, but looking back, I wish I would have been more ambitious and worked harder to make myself successful. I had no problem sacrificing, but I was sacrificing for somebody, government or something, some organization that really didn't give a shit about me. And as soon as I got hurt, it dawned on me ruthless the machine is. If you get hurt, you can work your way into being the ninja in the teams and all that kind of stuff, and small units and badass hanging out of helicopters and that stuff. But as soon as you get hurt, you become what's called a broke dick. So, anyways, the other thing is you should never be afraid to do things your own way. Um, I think one of the dumbest things older men tell younger men is, well, that's the way we've been doing it for years. Well, maybe this young guy has a better idea. And if it's not going to destroy the current project or it's not going to interrupt your life, I think it would be a very good idea if you decided that, you know what, I'm going to do this, but I want to do it my way. You want to run a company. You want to start a cleaning business. You want to start a car wash. You want to start a dry cleaners. You want to start a restaurant. You should do it your own way. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't take advice from people in the industry, but at some point in time, if it's your name, your money, and your life on the line, then you should do it the way you want it done. Even if it's a franchise from somebody else, you should put your own little flair on there. All right. And probably the greatest little bit of advice I can give you is being disciplined is a massive key to being successful. Performing consistently is another big key. Being on time, being dressed properly, being where you're supposed to, being dependable will solve a lot of your problems. And these are all things that don't cost you a penny. Um, Go for a walk. You can do push-ups. Staying physically fit will help you with your mental capacity. So, yeah. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I can only tell you how I got to be where I'm at. And I don't want to see you run into any of the same roadblocks that I did. And there are people out there who will be very jealous of your success. And you just have to let them go. All right? You can't learn how to be a man from a woman. I say that again. You, as a man, cannot learn how to be a man from a woman. We are different tribes. All right. Yeah. Anyways, so stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye bye.